Rick, East versus West here in the mid-state. You like the series, and do you like playing it here in Nashville?
I do. I've said all along that we want to play in-state schools. I've always said that we really do need a presence here in Nashville. We love Nashville. We feel like Nashville loves us. I'm excited not only for us being here, but for our football team to come over here at the end of the month. And we just feel like this should be our home away from home. So, yeah, we're excited about it.
You know, people looking in a couple of weeks ago would have said, well, this is a favorable matchup for Tennessee. And then you look at what happened the other night. They played very well against number 6 Alabama. What about this Memphis team, and what have they done of late to kind of turn things around?
Well, sometimes it only takes a couple of minutes here or there to make you realize, hey, this is what we need to be doing. And you've got to give them great credit for the way they played the other night against Alabama, who, having a great year, ranked in top 10 and was 6th, I think. And I thought that Memphis played really hard. I thought they played with the kind of passion and energy that I'm sure that Penny wants them to play with, and a big win for them. But there is no doubt, no one's ever questioned the fact of their ability and what they can do. And sometimes it takes teams a little bit longer than others to get going the way they need to get going. But the fact is, right now you got to say they're going, because people say you're only as good as your last one, and their last one they were as good as anybody.
If this series were to continue, would you like the games to be played in Nashville?
Yeah, again, we've got to have a presence here, and so that's what we would like to see happen. But again, we know this is the end of this series. I'm sure we'll be in talk with them, continue to talk with them, but right now that's the schedule. It's not the foremost thing on their minds or ours right now. But we'll just see where it goes.
What type of challenge does Jalen Duren present?
Tough, hard challenge because of what his abilities and his talent and what he does, and the fact they put him in good position to do a lot of good things and show what he can do, and it's a challenge.
Brandon Huntley-Hathel, you were very complimentary of his preparation leading into last weekend's game. How do you feel like he's been this week? Has he had that consistency?
Well, yeah, he's still working to be as consistent as we want, and understanding, again, from here on out, again, the speed of games are going to increase more and more, and his tempo that he's going to have to play with. But we have a lot of confidence in him, and we think that he's going to continue to grow and do the things that he knows that he needs to do.
Do you think it was a good thing for your team to see Memphis get such a big win against Alabama and kind of understand that maybe they've been struggling, but it's a very capable team?
I like to think our team respects everybody we play, and I don't think there's any question that even when Memphis maybe wasn't playing as well as everybody thought, there's a process going on there that we're going to get better. But I think our team goes into every game really respecting everybody. And do I think that they have respect for Memphis? Certainly, I do.
Does it make a difference to you guys that the game is a sellout? I understand it's a sellout.
Well, we like to think when we come here that's what it will be. And obviously when you play an opponent like Memphis, you would expect it to be, and you'd want it to be. I think both teams would like that to be like that. Certainly we expect to build them with a lot of energy in it, and that's what you want when you have two teams from one end of the state to the other. That's exactly what you're looking for in a game like this.
This is supposed to be neutral ground, but do you guys feel like you have maybe a little bit of a home field advantage here?
I don't know that because, again, the last time that we played, other than the SEC tournament, we played Gonzaga, which you would expect us to do that. But with playing Memphis, I don't know what to really expect. But I do think, and I've said it before, we feel like that Nashville's got to be like our second home. We love Nashville. We love being here, and this is where we where we really play our SEC tournament. But the fact is, I think Nashville loves the Volunteers, and with more and more people moving into the state, we'd like to think that we can make them Tennessee Volunteers.
What does this game mean to you? Does this game mean, is there any, because it's Knoxville versus Memphis, is there added meaning to it to you guys?
I don't know if I would say that. I don't. I think that we respect certainly Memphis. There's no doubt we do. We respect them and a great deal. But you know what? We prepared for the way we prepared for start of the year, Villanova, North Carolina. You go down the line. We do our prep, and we like to every game we go into. We have great respect for our opponent, and this is. We got this non-league game, then another one against Arizona, then we play one more against Texas. But we treat them all the same, and we have great respect for whoever we're playing with.
the length Memphis has, do they present any of the same challenges that Texas Tech did defensively?
I think they do a lot of things in terms of their defense. They do a lot of switching. They really try to attack the ball, very similar to what Tech would do. And they're certainly a very solid defensive team. And you watched them the other night. They played excellent offensive basketball. So again, each game takes on its own personality, and I think this game will have its own personality.
Kennedy, being from Memphis, was one of the highest rated guys in that coming out of that city for a while. Do you have to say anything to him to calm him down and not make the moment too big tomorrow?
Well, I think you do that with every player, depending on where you read them and where you see what they're doing. And you look at Kennedy, I mean, obviously he's a guy that I think whoever we're going to play, they're going to game plan for him. Regardless of where he's from right now, I mean, whether we're playing Memphis or anybody else, they're going to do what they think they need to do to win the basketball game. And do we expect him to double team him and try to take the ball off it? Certainly. I mean, other teams are going to do the same thing, but we expect, and he's got to learn that he's going to be game planned for. Not just, again, he's already been game planned for, and he's going to have to realize that other teams might come at it in a different way, and so those will be the adjustments he has to make.
Two more?
I'm done.
All right.
All right.